Hey guys, I just did an impromptu live stream. Don't know why, just did it. And then after I finished doing that, I started cleaning up breakfast dishes, and I need to put these muffins into a freezer bag because they don't need to stay in the freezer the way they are right now. They need to have something covering them. So let me grab them out of the freezer real quick. If you don't remember, I made these yesterday. You can check out that video if you haven't seen it. Yes, it closed. Alright, so I'm gonna tilt the camera down here where you guys can see what I'm doing and put my hand in front of the camera because I'm a professional. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is bake at 400 degrees. I know it's Fahrenheit, but I'm putting that on there anyway just for the sake of this. There's a weird noise in here. It's really bugging me. I don't know what it is though. I keep hearing it though. How many more times can I say though? About 4,000. Bake at 400 for 15 to 20 minutes. It actually took 20 whenever they were not frozen, so it'll probably take a little bit more than 20, but I just put that on there because that's what the original said. And I'm gonna put apple oatmeal. I can tell it's muffins. I don't need to write that. This is my kitchen marker. Nothing but food stuff. You know, if you touch this, you have to have clean hands. If you use this, you have to put it back away where it goes. You do not touch it for anything other than kitchen stuff, because people use markers for all kinds of things around here. Anyway, I was going to pop these out of the silicone molds, or the silicone whatever they are, but I decided I was not going to do that. One, because it's going to be very difficult and I don't want to tear up my molds, and two, it'll be really simple for me to just throw this little thing into an air fryer that's preheated to 400 and cook one or two. This is what we have left of the 6 from yesterday. They are really good heated up. I had that for breakfast with that has a little ice on it, with some bacon this morning. But I'm just going to take and put these in the freezer, and it's just a way that you can have a quick meal, or quicker meal, and have it ready to go for you, so you're not as tempted to eat junk food. Because you could take this, put it in the air fryer or the oven if you want to do all 6 of them, whatever, just like they are in these silicone molds. You don't have to have this, which I don't like touching because it's freezing cold, but you can sit them in there just like this and have a healthier meal than some other things. This has oatmeal and apples in it. I mean, it's not unhealthy compared to some things, but you know, some people say, well, it's got sugar in it. Well, it doesn't really have that much sugar in it. For 12 muffins, it only has 3/4 of a cup. They're just the right sweetness. So yeah, anyway, they're delicious. So I'm gonna pop this back in the freezer. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I've been slowly trying to do freezer meals again, getting things in the freezer. One of my favorite ways to do it is like I did with that. Have something that I know that I don't need the whole entire recipe at one time for, and just freeze half of it. I'm washing the pan because I don't want any dirty dishes right now. No dirty dishes. Anyway, that's one of my favorite ways to do it. But I also like to have freezer days, like where that I do a bunch of different things and get those ready. And some people think that freezer meals are only if you cook it or you prep it to where it can be cooked and you put it all together. I don't consider that the only way to have freezer meals. I also consider putting things up, like the way you separate your meats and things, going ahead and making meatballs. That's part of your meal done. It's actually the most time-consuming part of your meal done. So that to me is a great way to do freezer meals too. It may not be the full thing that you can throw into a slow cooker, but we don't want to eat slow cooker meals every single day anyway, do we? I don't. I do like them. I love the convenience of them, but I don't want to eat them every day. So the only things I'm doing today, other than my normal chores, is what I'm doing. I am about to show you all the inside of the cabinet. One day we will have doors. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to get used to it whenever I do, because I'm so used to just reaching in. But one thing I need to do is, I've got a load of clothes that I need to fold up, so I'm gonna do that with you guys. If you've been around for a little bit, you know I throw the napkins and certain things over there on the counter while I am folding, just to get that little stuff out of the way, and then I fold the big stuff in here, or the bigger, towels, like hand towels and napkins and socks I throw over there. Everything else I pretty much fold as I go. But I don't have many plans today, other than I have these to wash, or these to fold. I've got another load to put in the dryer, and I have a load of dog stuff that I need to wash. And then I need to, I don't clean my washer every week. I clean it every other week. But when I wash dog stuff, I do like to do like a good rinse. Most of the time our dog stuff is not too bad, but every once in a while it'll be a little, you know, iffy, because we do have older girls, and they don't pee and poop on stuff. Just to let you know that. They sometimes have problems with their, I guess, like acid reflux or something, and they'll spit up, kind of like a baby. I don't know why I had to come over here and tell you all that. I just did. Anyway, I'm in a goofy mood. Maybe that's why I decided to do a live stream just all of a sudden, like a crazy lady. I didn't warn anybody, I just did it. I didn't even warn myself. Noah came in to let the dogs out, or was going to come in. He didn't have a shirt on, so he just like looked at me. If I was just recording, a lot of times he would just go ahead and I would stop the video and he would go on through. But you can't stop the video when you're live streaming. It's just not possible. I guess I could have hidden the camera or something, but I just got up and let the dogs out. It was fine. But I don't really have a lot to do today. And I wanted to tell y'all about something else I haven't talked to y'all about, because I don't really know what's going on. I don't remember if I've mentioned it or not, but right after we moved here, I started having pain right in here. It's not all the time. It comes and goes. Sometimes it comes a lot harder and more painful than other times. But I'm beginning to think maybe I need to go to the doctor. And usually I tell y'all stuff about, you know, whatever's going on. But I'm like, it's one of those things again that always happens to me. I think, oh, well, I need to go to the doctor. And then it stops hurting for 2 days. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's better. And then it starts back on a weekend normally. And it's been going on for about 2 months now. Probably about 2 weeks. It might have been happening before we moved. We've been here 2.5 months. So it might have been happening before. I can't remember. I have to ask Jeff. He thinks I have either golfer's elbow or tennis elbow. I can't remember which one he said it is. But he has both. He had surgery for one of them, and it helped a lot. But y'all, I do not want to have to go to have therapy, just to have an MRI just for them to tell me I'm going to have surgery. Why not just go ahead and do the MRI? Because they know they're going to have to do it anyway. Because therapy has never helped me, except whenever I pulled a muscle in my back. That's the only time, and I knew exactly what was wrong. It's never helped me, which I think it was actually more than a pulled muscle, but we didn't have any x-rays or anything done. I think it was the beginning of my back getting worse at the, before I ever had my surgery. This was like a few years ago. But anyway, today my arm is not happy. I shouldn't be doing the things I'm doing. I shouldn't be folding clothes. But y'all, Jeff is not feeling well. Noah is just getting to where he's starting to feel a little bit better. Jeff is actually at work. It's like a sinus thing. It's not contagious, because if it was contagious, I'd have it from one of them boys. I know I would. But both of them seem to get sick more often than I do. I don't know why, but I'm definitely not going to say I want to get sick, but I wish they didn't. But I don't know why they get sick more often, because I used to think it was because I took so many vitamins and stuff, but I have not taken vitamins in a year because my doctor told me to stop. And I have not taken anything, so it can't be that, I don't think. Maybe my immune system's better. Maybe I don't have as bad of allergies. I don't know why. Maybe it's because mamas have to take care of babies, even though they're not babies, and spouses, and they have to take care of their husband. I don't really know why I don't, but I'm not going to try to look into it and make myself get sick, because I don't like to be sick. But it is odd that, I don't get sick as often as they do. And sometimes I'm like, oh, y'all are contagious. And it'll be two totally different things. Noah and Jeff do not have the same symptoms, but you can be sick with the same thing and not have the same symptoms. So I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. My brain is always going. I do like having the washer and dryer together. I know I've said this already, but y'all, I spent almost, it was just like a week from 12 years. Well, no, it was 9 days. Was it 9 days? 10 days? Something like that. From 12 years. It was almost 12 years having my washer in one room and my dryer in another. And y'all, that was the most frustrating thing. I'm gonna come over here with you so I don't have to scream at you. It was so frustrating to have to go from one room to another just to put the clothes from the washer to the dryer. I just unfolded cloths like a crazy lady. But it is so nice to have the washer and dryer together and be able to stand there and fold my clothes and not have to bend over. Y'all, I'm so grateful that we decided to do it the way we did. And I know we spent a little bit more on that washer and dryer, which not really a lot more, because we looked at others and those were on really good sale. Now, if they had not been on sale, they would have been a lot more. But they're paid off, so that's all that matters. We have an emergency fund for things like that. So if something happens, we can, like if an appliance breaks, we can fix it or something like that, But we got to build that emergency fund back up because we used it. Let's see. Okay. Be right back. There's something missing. Maybe it's already in the other because it might already be in these clothes already folded, or it might have been accidentally left in here. I washed the tree skirts. Yep, it was left in there. It's just a shoe thing. Throw this away. Okay. But it is nice having that together. Even if I had to have it side by side and not be able to reach up to get my clothes to fold them, you know, not have to, even if I had to bend over a lot, which I wouldn't probably fold at the dryer if I had to bend over a lot. Most likely what I would have done is got a front load and have Jeff to build me like a table over the top and just throw the clothes on there and fold them that way. But I would have been missing out on a lot of shelving space that I have in that pantry. And y'all, I still have space in that pantry that's not used, but I'm not going to complain because I do plan on starting to do some more things that I want to do, like canning dry beans. And I know some people might be like, well, why do you want to can dry beans? To have them convenient. To have just a few jars ready to go. You know, I could can 6 to 8 jars in a little while in the pressure canner and they'd be ready to go. There's a sock missing. I'll put it with those and I'll find it later. But the plans today are to kind of rest my arm, do the few things that I need to do to make sure my home is okay and the way I want it, edit videos. That's what I was doing before I started the live stream, and cook dinner after a while. But I don't really have a lot that I have to do. I mean, the living room is, you know, it's, well, I mean, my laptop's out, but, and Daisy's there. But there's things, y'all, that's gotten cluttered with all the decorations. I don't know if I like that, but the living room is pretty much picked up. How about we turn on the light? Did not help? No, did not help. Or did it? I don't know. Did it help? Wow. Okay, there we go. I do need to straighten this up. We have not put those lights up because Jeff hasn't been feeling well, and he also is working a lot. He has to work tomorrow, which is Saturday. I don't like it. I'm grumpy. I'm a grumpy girl. Whenever he has to work Saturdays, I'm not a happy person. I'll just put it that way. I need to refill my water too. But the kitchen's done. There's some stuff I need to wash. The garbage needs to go out. I mean, it's not full, but it's close enough. It'll be full once I put this in there. Probably, maybe. No. Close enough that we can get it out. But the garbage needs to go out, which I don't ever show y'all that because usually Jeff or Noah does that. And they'll, one of them, Noah will probably do that too today. He's real good about helping with that kind of stuff so that I don't have to lift it since my arm is doing what it's doing. But yeah, I just got to get that stuff straightened up. So let me do that real quick while that I'm talking to y'all. How about that? Like, I don't know. Let me turn the camera off. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm just going to come around here and get everything. Those things need to go to another place. This is a Christmas decoration that we need to put with the other Christmas stuff, but I told Jeff we may as well just leave it out because we are going to be needing it soon. I need to refill his candy. These are like things that need to be put somewhere else. We don't know what we're going to do with Jeff's Chromebook because we think his screen has gone bad. This is garbage. I'm going to sit it down there and get it in a minute. These are just lights. Let's just put lights together. But his Chromebook is just sitting here. The screen has gone bad from what we can understand. So, I mean, it's super old. Like, I mean, this thing is probably 8 or so years old, and it was given to us. I really don't know how old it is. There's cards that we brought out whenever we were playing games here. I'm gonna put them over here with the other card game that needs to be put away. Noah will have to do that because he has to this needs to be put in the office. But what am I trying to say? Noah can reach them. That's what I'm trying to say. He can lift them. This is my Bible I took to church that I've been using more. I need to just put it in my Bible basket over here. Put this in the drawer. It's a timer. I'm gonna grab the candy to fill this up and put this with the other things like this. I know I probably said this before, but Jeff used to dip. He dipped like tobacco, Skoal. Not, it was always Copenhagen, but still. He used to dip, but he quit and he traded it for peppermints. And so I keep this full. He's not been tempted to go back to it, but I still keep him his peppermints. But he seems to be eating more than he used to because I usually only have to buy one of these, maybe 2 a year. I just bought this either right before we moved or right after. I can't remember. That I need to come up with another way. I think I'll just put this in the office for now. I really don't want to put it in the office though. I don't really know where to put it. This is Jeff's vitamins and his allergy medicine. I don't like it being on the counter, but I don't know where else to put it. This doesn't belong on the counter, but that's where it is. The candy does it. That's where it is now, it seems. It's where it started living. I don't know where to put these, honestly. I guess I could put this over there where all the other stuff is we need to do. Maybe we'll just hang these up. I don't know. But Jeff has to work Saturday. He has to work tomorrow. He's on second shift. So that means that he doesn't have very much time to do things around the house this weekend. So he'll be this needs to go to the bedroom. This weekend he'll just be doing some small thing. He plans on working on the butcher block. Y'all can't even see me. He plans on working on the butcher block thing this weekend. I think he's going to go ahead and do the epoxy. He said he might have to do a little bit more sanding, but I'm not sure. So we'll see about that. But I'm going to go around and turn the camera off and figure out what else I'm doing. Maybe I'll figure out where I'm going to hang these though. Just go ahead and hang them up. I know they're Christmas. I probably have to have Jeff to help me hang them up though, so I won't do that. That would be crazy. I just want them somewhere else. I don't know where to put them. Maybe I'll put them in this corner for now. And forget they exist for a while. Until they need to be up. Till time to put the Christmas up. Alright, so I will be around there to turn you off in a second. Turn the camera off. Okay guys, I have not done anything other than like computer stuff since I talked to y'all last. I've done like editing, uploading, done some fire department stuff, talked to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. That's not computer stuff. And did some laundry. But otherwise I really haven't done much. I watched some YouTube, but as I said, I was going to kind of take it easy with my elbow today. I don't know what's going on with it. Jeff told me to try one of the braces that he has, and I might do that. It's just like a band that goes around, so if y'all see that, don't freak out. If y'all see it in videos, don't freak out. I might try it instead of going to the doctor, because it might be because of all the things we've been doing over the last little while with moving and all that stuff. I might have just pulled a muscle. Kind of, that's what it feels like. So anyway, this is what's happening. I've got some oil and butter here on the stove that I am letting it heat up, and I'm about to put some beef tips in there, and beef tips and onion, because that's what we're having for supper tonight. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try the beef tips have water on the outside of the bag because of thawing out, which is normal. Let me get the camera down here to where y'all can see it. So let me wash my hands and I'll do that. Hello? I'll be right back. Okay, the beef tips are going to be about the same as what I always do. Not really anything different there. I'm just going to add a little seasoning and the onion. That one's still a little bit frozen together. That's alright. They'll thaw out. I thought I gave them plenty of time, but I guess I didn't. And tonight, I don't have to make Jeff anything except a plate for tonight. So he doesn't have to have one for work. So that's good. We're just going to have like corn out of the can for our side with the rice. That's what Noah said that he wanted. And it's just simple. So let's see. I'm going to put some buttery steakhouse. Wow, okay. I need to go get my phone, I guess, because I'm popular now. Buttery steakhouse. I'll stir this up. A little bit of this Kinder's French onion with toasted onions. I'm not going to put any salt in it because those two things have salt. Well, yes, I am putting salt, but I'll tell you in a minute. Black pepper. This is not grinding like I want. I think my grinder's about had it, which is sad. These are, I think, have a lifetime. The old Thompson, I think they have a lifetime warranty. Wow, why is that phone going off so much? I don't know what's happening. Alright. And then I am going to put salt, but it's the smoked chili sea salt. Because I want that smoked chili in it. Get those chili peppers in there. So I'm going to start around some with the onion and everything, and I'm just going to let this cook until it's done. I'm not going to do anything else to it. There's nothing else special. There's nothing grand. It's just going to be seasoned beef tips with onions. I've got several ways I do beef tips, but this is the way that I'm doing it tonight. Alright, so let that cook up. And I'm doing the rice different because I have some of these packets of the Lipton Secrets. This is the garlic herb one, I think it's what it's called. Let me look again. I've forgotten already. Oh, I don't know if I have any. Yep, I've got one. It's the... Oh, I can't see it. And I need nowhere to get it out for me. Okay. Savory herb with garlic. That's what it is. Savory herb with garlic. I'm not using this whole packet, but I've got some minute rice and some butter, and I'm going to make some savory herb garlic rice, and that's going to be our supper. And I'm using the minute rice because it's quick. So I just thought I would share what I'm doing and a little bit of how I'm seasoning this, because I don't really have anything else that I'm sharing today. And I know that yesterday's video was 4 hours long. Not really, but it was long. So you might want a shorter video today. You might be a little tired of me. No, all of y'all are so sweet. You like my videos, and that makes me happy because you like to hang out with me. So anyway, I'm gonna cook this up. I'll show you how to do the rice whenever it's time. Okay, so I have some butter in this, and there's a little bit of water where I rinsed the pan out, but that's okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. I've turned this down, maybe not as low as I should, because I don't want it to cook too much more. I just want to keep it warm. Should have cut up some peppers and put in it, but you know what? Should, coulda, woulda, didn't, because I forgot. Alright, turn it down a little bit more. So, I'm going to take a shortcut with this. I heated some water in my kettle, and I have it on keep warm, and I'm about to use some of it. But I want to get this butter melted a little bit before I put my rice in here, because I'm going to kind of toast the rice just a tiniest bit. I might have too much butter in here, but I don't know. May have too much rice going to be in here. I don't know about that either, but I'm supposed to be doing 4 servings, and really we only need 3, but I'm just doing it with the way the box says for 4, which I don't have the whole box anymore because I just cut out one side of it to have the instructions. Oh goodness, this is not something I buy often. I don't buy the minute rice. It's not something I keep, and I don't know if I will keep it after this is all gone, because I can use regular rice. The only reason I have it is because I needed it for a recipe that I had done a while back, and now one of the dogs are outside whining because they hear me talking, but I can't go let them in because I don't want to get my hands dirty or anything, and I don't want to have to wash them again. So I'm going to put in here 2 cups of the minute rice. I've heard mixed things about minute rice. Some say it's fine, don't worry about it, it's nothing wrong with it. Others say it's not as nutritious. I don't know myself. I just know that that recipe called for it, so that's what I got. Okay, so 2 cups of minute rice, and I'm gonna hang on to this measuring cup because I want to use it for the water too. But I want to just kind of get it just coated with the butter. I don't know if I'm going to wait to toast it or not, but I kind of thought that might be good to have it a little bit toasty. But I don't know. I might just go ahead and keep going with what I'm going. I've got the corn on too, but I might need to turn it up some. Let's see, that's the back one. I'm not used to using that back eye. I'm not used to using either one of the back eyes. Usually just use the front ones. Probably need to turn this up if I really want to toast this any. Smells like buttery rice. Which is what it's supposed to smell like, right? You know what? I'm not going to worry about toasting it. I'm just going to go ahead and put the water in. 2 cups of hot water. I'm putting hot water so I don't have to wait for it to boil or anything. Okay. And so that this flavoring can soak into the rice and not just be sitting on top of it, I'm going to put some of it in. Definitely not going to put the whole packet in because that would be too much, I'm sure. But maybe half the packet. That's about half. And I'll put that in a little Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator for later. And hopefully this will be good. If it's not, we'll eat it and never do it again. If it's good, we'll do it again. And I'll let you know what we think. But I'm just going to cook that rice the way it says to do. And I'll be back whenever it's all done. Why am I going to turn off that for? That's weird. I need to turn off the camera. Okay, so everything is done. That's how the rice looks. And the meat. So I'm going to get the camera up here where you can see me. Because all I'm going to do is taste the rice. I'm going to fluff it. And then I'm going to taste it. Just to see if I like it. Because I already know I like everything else. It looks good. It smells good. But I've never put that stuff in anything like that before, so we'll see. You know what? I'm going to use this because it's there, and I don't have to go over there. I won't eat with this, but yes, I'm wasting utensils. But that's okay. I'm not going to eat off of the one that's in the pot. Yeah, it smells really good. I hope I didn't put too much of that stuff in there, though. Because if I did, it'll be way too salty. And I thought about that afterwards. Actually, it's just a very subtle flavor. It's not too much. It's pretty good. So I'll do that again, but I won't put any more than that, I don't think. It's not salty at all. It's just right. I think it's good. Have y'all ever done that before? I just wanted something different. I didn't want the same old thing. I just didn't want regular old rice. And we don't have like the rice-a-roni and stuff like that, except like, I think we have some Mexican and Spanish rice, but nothing else, so I just didn't really want anything else. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to taste everything else. I mean, that's just canned corn with a little bit of butter in it. And this, you saw how I did it, and I know how it tastes. I've eaten it lots of times. It's delicious. So that is all I have for today. Noah just got out of the shower. He's fixing to come in here and fix him a plate. And I'm going to fix Jeff a plate for work, and, or no, for after work. I don't have to fix him anything for work tomorrow, even though he has to work, because he already has a bowl from where I had made him the bowl last night. But he also had a bowl left of the beef ragu that he took tonight, so he doesn't have the same thing, the same, you know, anyway. It can be broken up in for a couple days, which is good. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too boring, and I hope it was somewhat entertaining. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, because I will add you to my prayer list and pray for you daily. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.